Hey, this is Tripod from Tripod's Garage. We are at the East Coast RepRep Festival for 2023. What is that? Well, it's basically a 3D printing convention. And we're going to go and take a look and see what's happening. And this video is sponsored by PCBWay. Are you looking for a PCB manufacturer? Are you looking for rigid, flexible PCBs? Are you looking for them to assemble them for you? Well, they can. And they also offer other services such as 3D printing, injected molding, and CNC. Heck, they even have a community section where you could buy a project and assemble it on your own. If you're looking for any of these services, please reach out to PCBWay. And I'd like to thank PCBWay for sponsoring today's video. Now let's continue on to the East Coast RepRep Festival. And the topic is 5 great things. Yes, everyone was told a little bit ahead of time that they have to say 5 great things about either themselves, or the company they represent, or maybe they're the owner. So it could be 5 words or 5 sentences. So some of these will be very, very short, and some could be maybe a little bit longer than you anticipated. But most of them were just throwing a mic and said it right on the spot. So let's go ahead and continue on. You may also see some camera bumps here and there. That's just me, the tripod, losing my balance. So be nice.
Jason from AIO Motors. AIO Motors is a company to make motors and open source project. Try to help open source community and the 3D community. And we do a bunch of awesome stuff like forum kit, the new upside down print position kit, and a bunch of extruder borders. This year we have the smart orbit extruder for that one, the blue box, and it's an all-in-one extruder. We call the smart extruder built-in sensor, ceramic hot end, and the built-in frameless fans for parts cooling. And we also have the Voron new board. It's called the Leviathan. Yeah, it's called the Leviathan. And we also have the latest positron. Yeah, this one, it's a pre-production. It's upside down print with a clear glass bed, and you can clearly see what is print. And production should be ready around the end of this year. Yeah, I hope you hold your money.
Right.
Yeah, thank you.
It's a little bit about Printed Solid, 5 great things.
All right. Well, the great thing about Printed Solid is that we have our entire line of Jesse filaments made here in the United States, 37 colors and 14 PLA and 14 colors of PETG. Our second great thing about that is we actually manufacture our own line of enclosures, safety enclosures for different printers, including Creality, Prusa, and even the Prusa Mini. Our third great thing is that we also support the Voron community by creating a lot of panel sets for their printers. Our fourth great thing is we like to specialize in educational, government, and enterprise sales for Prusa products here in the United States, and we are their exclusive reseller for their stuff. And our fifth great thing is about 2 years ago, Prusa actually bought controlling stock of Printed Solid here in the United States. So we are their service provider as well as their only authorized reseller here.
That's great. And where can we find Printed Solid?
At printedsolid.com.
And Dave has been a wonderful contributor to the community for years. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, so my name is Luke Harrison. I am from BigTreeTech, and I'm going to tell you 5 great things about BTT. So we're going to start off with number 1, which is our very broad range of motor drivers, which we have the latest edition right here. That is the TMC 5160 Plus, which just is an absolute beast. Looks like a Jeep. And it will push 10 amps through any motor that you throw it at, which will turn it into a molten pool of aluminum and copper. However, if you water cool, it'll also make it go really fast. So that's number 1. We've got our Manta series of boards, which run Clipper natively. They've got the little computer built into them, which is really cool. Number 2, so was that number 2? Yeah, number 3 is we make these little computers as well, single board computers, which are for the Manta series boards. Number 4 is we have this new product, which is for Bambu, and it will turn your Bambu machines into a E3D Revo machine, which is very cool. If you get clogs, you don't have to cancel the whole print. You can just unclog it by removing the nozzle, cutting the filament. And number 5, I would have to say, is our new and improved Gangster Duck.
All right.
Hi, I'm Rich Silberfeld from GreenGate 3D. Best thing about GreenGate 3D is that we had dinner with John and Jen a couple days ago, lunch. Second thing, I get to work with my wife and she yells at me at home and at work. Third thing is we make fantastic PETG in the United States from recycled plastics. That's 5.
Great job.
I'm John from Thangs, and here's 5 things from Thangs. Search and discover, community, weekly contests, and memberships. That's it.
Awesome.
Hey, I'm Michael Pimentel. I'm the Midnight Giant. I print everything large and small that's either some kind of weapon or via shooting or slicing. 5 good things about me. Well, I'm not afraid to go large. I'm not afraid to go way too big on ideas of just not the size, but what encompasses pieces. I tend to talk too much. And most people say I have a big friendly heart, and I'm not afraid to help out anyone who needs help.
And where can we find you?
You can find me on Twitter under Midnight Giant.
Awesome. Great job.
Hi, I'm Denise from STL Denise 3D, and I've got 5 great things about me. Okay, 1, I work for Tom's Hardware, so I get to review all of really cool 3D printers. 2, my background is actually in journalism, so I get to look at 3D printers from the aspect of being a consumer rather than someone who's a super geek. 3, I made a really big skeleton because my level of design ability is Tinkercad. So I made this really giant Tinkercad skeleton. 4, my first 3D printer was a birthday present. And that's how I got into 3D printing. And 5, I've got a really great husband who lugs all the heavy stuff for me. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to review these printers at all. They'd all be sitting in my garage.
Awesome. And where can we find you?
STLdenise3D.com.
Awesome. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Daniel Boyce from IOFX, and we build big 3D printers.
Hi, my name is Mark Penn. I'm the founder of PurePoly and Tech. And this is our first FDM printer. It's called Magnum. What makes this printer special is that it's one of the first desktop printer that's using linear motor system. And what that means is that it doesn't have any belts, doesn't have any wheels or pulleys. It's magnets and electricity to move the quickly around. The advantage of that is that there's low maintenance, no belt retention. It can print faster, and there's less artifacts on your print. And that's really kind of cool of the printer. You can see the design is very clean. It's easy to repair if you use anything repair. It also runs on open source Clipper firmware, as well as open source Orca license. And we're proud sponsor of both open source projects as well. And finally, it has a low cell sensor in the extruders. There's a 48-point mesh leveling and independent 4 3-axis. And yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
You are?
I'm Peeps. Today we're going to talk about 5 great things we love about the videographer. Well, this is easy. First thing, community and everybody helping each other. Second, it's learning all the skill sets from 3D printing to painting, sanding, finishing, and just learning from each other. Let's see, the third thing is being able to share your creations with people and inspiring young generation, like the one you see behind me. And the last few things are all about spreading STEM or science, technology, and learning all the arts. And passing on what you learn is probably the last thing. Sharing your dreams, sharing your failures and your wins. Because without failing, you don't learn anything. So fail hard. That's my advice. Fail hard.
I'm Rob Mink with Princeps. This is the baby belt. You can find us on github.com, Rob Mink Baby Belt. Open source, small, cheap, good quality, great community, fun.
All right, so I'm Maya, and I'm the daughter of 3D Printing World. And over here we have some swords. They're collapsible, and they're all available on my dad's Thangs right over here. Over here we have these boxes, and they all open in different ways. And if you look at the top, there's mechanisms on the top that kind of, they're all really different and all really cool. Planetary gears. He loves working with planetary gears, and we have a few more over here. And all of these are all the same with the gears at the bottom, but they all can do different things. And here's my brother.
I am Green Dragon Prince. Find me on YouTube. But I do a lot of like props like this. I print and paint the props. This one's made of PLA. The hammer is made of resin, and this one is made of PLA too. I also do a lot of miniature painting, like this guy. I just painted like last month, and he looks pretty nice. I do a good amount of painting, but I think I can still improve. And yeah.
Great job.
Hi, I'm Chuck Hellebuck from Chuck Hellebuck's Electronic Products, or better known as Filament Friday on YouTube. And I'm there to help you get your 3D printing started. That's what I do. Help you get started in 3D printing. That's what I do the best. Profiles and other tips and tricks so you can succeed at 3D printing. A lot under 3, but other printers as well. So check it out. You can find me at filamentfriday.com. Go there, it'll take you right to the channel.
Hey, I'm Dan Bruce from Slice Engineering. I'm the CEO and co-founder, and I've been asked to tell you 5 things. So, one, we do performance. That's our name of our game. We have the only FDA-approved print head for printing implantable medical devices, which is a bit of a mouthful to say, but that's performance. Unmatched reliability. We have the only print head that is going onto printers that are being used by the U.S. military in deployed situations. So that's that reliability aspect. We have customer support. We've got a dedicated customer success team that works all in the United States that supports our customers no matter what application they may have. And then we also manufacture in the United States, made in the USA. That's a really big deal to us. We like to create more manufacturing jobs here in the United States, and we like the fact that we control the supply chain, all throughout from beginning to end. So that's number 4. And number 5.
And your nozzle.
Right, yeah, so we printed Sam Prentice. If you haven't seen Sam, this is a full life-size bust of him. He came by earlier and actually put his glasses onto himself, the printed version, which is pretty fun. And at this show, what we're showing off is our Mosquito Prime hot end. Which is pretty large compared to what you'd normally see out of a hot end. But in terms of when comparing it to the flow rate that it can accomplish, it's actually quite small. So do up to 0.5 kilogram an hour of plastic. So that's, you're running through a full spool of plastic every 2 hours. And we've got it printing actively on the IFX printer over here at our booth, which is really fun. Right now, that printer is running a 2.4 millimeter nozzle, or Gamma Master nozzle, that has a lifetime warranty against abrasion. And it's printing this massive vase that we started not that long ago. You can see how much of that is pumping out. We're really going for really high flow applications here. These machines are used for making sculptures, prosthetics, anything where having a really large build volume is not just nice to have, but an absolute necessity. So thanks for having me, Tripod, and you can find us at sliceengineering.com.
Hello, my name is Jackie Riley, and I'm with Chris's Basement. We're at not Errf anymore. So
Yes.
5 great things about Chris's basement. He answers all of his comments, every single one, and he's really good about helping people that need help. He has lots of patience, more than anybody I know.
And not medical patients. Well, it seems that way, doesn't it?
Yes, man, perhaps. What else? He's very creative and probably the smartest person I know.
And that's just not because you're married to him.
No, that's not because
Okay.
I'm married to. I hitched my wagon to a good one.
All right.
And what else? He's
Innovative.
innovative and friendly and funny guy.
All right.
The
Thank
best.
you.
Thank
And
you.
where can we find Chris's basement besides in his basement?
What's that?
Where can we find Chris besides in his basement?
Well, Chris's basement, Chris Riley /YouTube.com.
Awesome.
YouTube.com/Chris Riley.
There we go. Thank you.
Hi everyone, this is Sabrina from Creality. So I'm the PR of Creality. Right now we're going to talk about the 5 advantages for Creality. The first one, I want to talk about our brand. I think we are a well-known brand because like when we take the subway in the New York City, people figure out we are from Creality and they say hi to us. So I think we are a well-known company in the whole world, but we're still dedicated into more countries and help them get to know more about 3D printing. The second one I want to talk about is we have various products. We try to offer more products. Like we have Inner series products and we have K1 series products. And also we have CR and other products as well. So we try to offer more types of the 3D printers. The third one I want to talk about is we have a lot of agency to help us to deliver all of the 3D printers to people. The first one I want to talk about is we have a lot of manufacturing setting in the China. Like we have manufacturing setting in the Shenzhen and Wuhan as well. So the last one we will talk about is we try to offer like a community, like a 3D printing community. When you are a new person in the 3D printing area, so you can find more products from our community. Like we have filaments, the 3D printing CR scanners, and we have Falcon or something. Just do whatever we can to offer the best products to our consumers and users. You can find us from our website, which is called www.creality.com. Thank you so much. Bye.
Hi, I'm Devin. I'm also known as Gear 3D. I make props for video games. I founded a group called Games to Life where we're over there. We bring props from video games to life, and we're just becoming a larger group for that. I've also made some functional props. I've made keycaps for mechanical keyboards and a spool holder. And then you can also find me. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Printables, and Cults.
This is Will. I'm with Bambu Lab. We're here at the EduTech booth, and we have the A1 Mini. What's best about Bambu, I love, is they're always innovating. They come out with new stuff. This is not just a same version as our bigger printers. It is, they are always changing. Even our original printers has had 100+ changes since it first launched. They listen to consumers. What consumers ask for, they've made some of those changes. They take security of their data seriously. All of our servers are in America. If your data's in America, it's not going back to China. The only people that have data in China is China.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Will.
Yep.
And where can we find Bambu Labs?
BambuLab.com.
All right.
That is the best place. We're on Facebook group. We have a Facebook group. We're on Discord. We're on Reddit. We're everywhere.
Any secrets that you can tell me? Any leaks?
Any leaks I could tell you? Well, there may be something about an X1E coming out soon.
Awesome. All right. Thank you, Will.
All right.
Now, to be fair with Sir Will, this leak was already out there, so he's not telling us anything really new. This is the X1E. It's a looks to be a charcoal version of the X1 Carbon, but may have a bigger display, It has Ethernet from what the guide says. Also might have a heated chamber as well. Don't know if this is like meant for like print farms or anything, but we don't have to worry about the next leaker to leak this one out for us. So let's go ahead and continue on. If you are looking to look up any of these people that I interviewed and missed the lower third call out, well, all you have to do is look in the description below and you'll find a link to either their social media or their website. If you're new to 3D printing or interested in 3D printing, I suggest attending one of these festivals. It is great interaction. There's, like right here, you got some 3D printed dragsters. You can meet people that on social media. You can build yourself a death racer. This is a pretty cool event, and someone actually put a camera inside of their death racer. How cool is that? This is from Nathan Story. He actually put a camera in his death racer so you could get a first-person view of the chaos that's happening here. This is a pretty cool perspective. Basically, you can build a death racer, and what the idea is of this is like a rock'em sock'em robot. You have a boom on one end, and you need to knock the head off of your opponent, and basically that is a kill switch and just immobilizes the death racer. Now there are different matches, anything from speed to figure eights to steal the bacon, and there tends to be a lot of plastic shrapnel all over the place after every event. It's very chaotic and lots of fun. And you'll see here that his head gets decapitated and he is out. That's pretty cool. And again, you got the dragsters as well. And there's several heats to determine who the winner is. And it's going uphill to help control it a little bit. It worked out really good. And again, lots of spectators. And it's almost all 3D printed. Pretty cool. Someone lost a wheel. But yeah, lots and lots of fun. And definitely some collisions. And I'll leave a link to Scott's YouTube channel where you could go ahead and learn more about those as well. Definitely some after activities there. I had Sam and Henry visit my garage since they were in the Chicagoland area. And you get to meet some wonderful people. And it's definitely an event worth the travel to. So I really appreciate you tuning in to Tripod's Garage. Please have a wonderful day, evening, or weekend, or whenever you decide to watch this video. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time on Tripod's Garage.